Hi there, welcome back to Not Another Budget. I'm Nicole, and on this channel, I'm attempting to cash budget my way out of debt, fix several years of financial misbehaviour. I'm still fighting those fires that I've been talking about for like over a week now, and I'm also like creating physical products and then launching them in less than a 2 week time frame. Just because. No, I jest. Thank you so much for all of the wonderful support for the digital only products. And if you're only just on the catch up process because you've been watching my videos or I've come across you in the algorithm, um, I have got customers, viewers, supporters who don't have access to a printer, can't get to a library, can't afford the rates at a library because I think they charge something stupid like £1 a sheet these days, and who would also like some of the products. So from me, it makes sense to get these up and going and rolled out as quickly as possible whilst I'm in the position to do so. And I am kind of taking time to get a launch with some of the products, and we're going to talk through how that's going and what that's looking like. And ultimately, it is of a financial benefit to me as well, because I do have a black hole which I need to plug and plug quickly. So once again, on that note, thank you so much to everyone who has supported the digital products, anyone who's left a super thanks, which I didn't know was a thing, but I do say thank you. Anyone who's left a one-off donation, anyone who's gone back and watched and is re-watching old videos to kind of just get those hours and views in, it means an awful lot, and thank you so much. In return, I'm going to try and make sure I can release a video every day for the rest of November, and then we'll see how if I can maintain a really regular schedule as well in December, full of content for you. For anyone wanting digital products of the ones that I'm going to show you today, they are down in the coffee link below. The digital products will obviously always be a cheaper price and than the physical product. So if you have the means to print a digital product, then by all means, go ahead. For those of you that are wanting physical products, it is now the time to give you an update of what that is looking like so far, and you can kind of see we are still downstairs at the minute. That's because I've got a good setup going. I've got my Christmas tree so I can be nice and happy. I've got my TV, I've got beverages, and the kitchen is not too far away for me to hobble to. And I've also got many surfaces that I can lay out, and my sofa is far more comfy than a desk chair. So first of all, I'm going through and now finalising which of these sheets I actually need to cut and laminate down, and which of these ones are going to basically be printed, because I am using the instant ink offer. I've checked the account today. I've definitely got 2 months left, so 1,400 sheets now, which I can print. That was all included in the cost of my printer when I bought it, and it's just a domestic HP printer. So I'm using that. The only things I've had to pay out for are on paper, and I will need to order some laminating sheets as well, because I'm going to run out of those. But what I'm doing is, whilst I'm not trimming and laminating all of the challenges that I'm printed straight away, I am taking advantage of that free printing basically, and printing the items off ready to be cut and I guess laminated at a later date and put into stock, so to speak. So that's what I've got going on here. I have been on a printing train, but I have also decided what I want my kind of starting quantities to be, what is a realistic starting quantity, so that I can go ahead and launch at the minute, still on Friday, and what I'm going to hold off just because I'm not going to be able to get those done as well. So I'll take you through that at some point. So I've got things which have been trimmed and laminated. I need to sort through this pile and the stuff that I am putting into stock storage, as I'm calling it, and the stuff that I actually need to trim to make up my minimum numbers I'm working out. And then that's also going to allow me to work out how many more sheets I need to print for this stock run, and then what I can print as kind of ongoing stock as well. So that's what's going on here. And if I bring you over here we go. Okay. Anything in that little tray over there, the quantities are good. And the way I'm working out my quantities is I've got some, if I say, let's just take 15, let's just say, for example, 10 to be sold as just single savings challenges, 3 to be put in a bundle, and 2 kept back as contingency, as a just in case. So I'm always trying to make sure I've got at least 1 or 2 of whatever I've stocked as a contingency there. So although I might sell out, I will still have something sitting on the proverbial shelf. I'm not going to go too hard on the Zodiac savings challenges. They're probably the biggest, like, out there thing that I'm doing. But I am going to make sure that I've got a good amount of stock on the crystal challenges, which are my equivalent of the £1 and £2 challenges, a £5 challenge and a £10 challenge, my out and about bundles, my kind of holiday, adventure, day trip savings challenges. They're quite unique, so I'm going to make sure I've got good stock of those. And also on my seasonal, so my spring, summer, autumn and winter savings challenges. There will be a little bit of stock of the library, and there will also be a little bit of stock on the pet savings, but not as much. In terms of what's not going to be ready and available, it is going to be my Save the Stars challenges, and also my debt repayment tracker. That's the one. That's just because I've got year 11 parents evening tomorrow, so I'm going to lose that evening. And then I've also got to make sure over Friday, which is another quieter day for me, that actually the priority is making sure like I've got the listings up and going. There is some form of product photography there, and that goes live as well. Whether I go live or not on Friday, in terms of like live on YouTube, is going to be a completely different matter. If I choose to do that, I will let you know tomorrow. There may or may not be a video tomorrow. It depends what time I get in and what I have a chance to film and go ahead and do, in which case there will probably definitely be a live on Friday for that launch as well. And I'll talk you through kind of the quantities and how things are going with regards to that. But I did just want to get on and go, yes, there will be a physical product launch on Friday. I will try and go live when I launch the actual physical products themselves, or I will go slightly live and then go through and launch them. That timing will be a bit ish, but that will be on a Friday evening this week. I don't know yet the time. I will work out what that time is going to be. We may or may not have Bowie included in that as well, but we will go ahead and I'll go ahead and do that. The advantage of kind of printing these off means that I will kind of, in theory, I will always have stock. It just won't be stock that I'll have to, like, you know, laminate, trim them down and things. That doesn't take too long, and to be fair, I have managed to get a bit of like a system up and running. I am just now at the micro sorting stage. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and say physical products will be launched. I'm planning on sending them with Royal Mail in the UK, but I may also offer an upgraded shipping option for tracking with Every. I'll see. I'll have a look and see. I need to see if Stripe and Coffee will let me link to a Royal Mail postage account. I don't know yet. And have a look. It will only be UK domestic postage to start with, and that is because international postage options, at least in the run up to Christmas, are an absolute nightmare. I'll get this kind of weekend out of the way, so any products that will be placed out over the weekend will be dispatched on Monday, and then I'll probably do another dispatch on Thursdays. So at the minute, any products that are sold, my planned dispatch date will either be Monday or Thursday, and this allows me as well the structure to kind of stock and restock as and when I feel the need to, and also I can kind of start building up a stock that is laminated and is trimmed and ready to go based on kind of when I have those evenings free. But I have gone pretty hard this week on getting this all set up and running. I am tired. I'm going to be more tired tomorrow when I explain to Year 11's parents why their child is not doing well in engineering, and it's probably because their child is coming in and acting like a complete and utter prat and not doing anything, and they only have like 4 weeks left to complete their coursework. Hey ho, there we go. We all make interesting choices when we're young and we think we know everything, and I will hold my hands up and say I am definitely one of those people. Don't get me wrong, my back is killing me. Yeah, I have had today the joys of a referral to occupational health for my fractured ankle, because I made the senior leadership team aware that I was teaching in a building that had no heating, was single glazed, um, had a broken boiler, which is going to cost about £6,000 to replace, which they don't want to do. And I was sitting there teaching in a coat. The kids were in a coat. So we had 3 space heaters that weren't taking the edge off the room because it was a massive room from the 1950s. And I made them aware that because they asked how I was, and I was like, well, actually, I'm in quite a lot of pain because the cold is not helping. So I got a referral to occupational health for my troubles. So I'm now in absolute anxiety overspin because that's just what you do when you have a brain like mine. Someone goes, we're referring you to occupational health to make sure we can better support you. And I go, why the frick are you doing that? Here's how you can better support me. Give me some more space heaters, please, and don't sit me in front of a medical professional because I'm not great at doing that. So I've just come home and I'm just going to channel that anxiety and that stress and pour it into all of this instead. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Just a little kind of sneak peek of what is coming your way. I will get all of the particulars around the live and all of that set up and going. I will tell you the time and hopefully set up a link that works. Maybe it's not gone so well previously. Over the course of tomorrow evening, once I'm back in, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Once again, anyone wanting digital products, you can find those available right now in the Ko-fi link in the shop down below. So thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for supporting. I will see you all very soon. Bye bye for now.